So this is Monday the 8th of December 2014, and I'm up here on the Rockyknoll area. Before the rain came last week, we got quite a bit done over here. We burned quite a bit of brush, and I cleared more into here also, which is just directly east of the Rockyknoll area. It's pretty opened up in here. I'm still going to take down some more trees, take out some of the firs. I was debating whether or not to leave that fir, but I think it was one that we had planned on taking down anyways, and just leaving all the oaks in here. There's a couple of good firs in here that aren't over oak trees. I'll just take out the worst and leave the best. Over here in this initial burn area, there was a big stump. I don't know if it was madrone or oak. I think it was a madrone stump, but we burned a huge pile on it, and then I burned a second pile on it and used a lot of oak and madrone, and it still didn't burn the stump out like I thought it would. There must be a lot of water in the stump, and it was probably drawing up water. It just didn't burn out like I thought it would. There's some other remains of a stump. And over in here you can see underneath this brush here, there's a stump right there. We went down into the hillside here quite a bit more. Took out a lot of trees, Douglas firs, and some of them were dead. And over here there was some dead oaks, which we used the branch wood from quite a bit of oak to burn this fire and burn out that stump, and also took out a few madrone trees up here and used all that wood, not all the trunk wood, but used all the branch wood and some of the trunk wood to get a really hot fire. And over here, the remains of this pile look small, but it was actually a huge burn pile. The ashes and the core of it were smaller than it looked when it was actually burning. It was pretty big. We burned, this was just all full of messy brush and all kinds of stuff. It's a lot more opened up. This is where I'm going to continue clearing. Tomorrow on Tuesday the 9th, Dave Barlucci wants me to cut down a tree down over that little shed that's by the pond. They're redoing the fence line along the property line, and there's a tree that he wants me to take down, a tall tree and a couple of other trees. I'll bring my chipper up. And then on Wednesday night it's supposed to rain really hard. It's supposed to rain on Wednesday, and then come Thursday it's supposed to have a lot of high winds. I wish I could get down here with the chipper. Everything is so slippery. I can't get in here with my four-wheel drive. Even if I was towing the chipper, I'd probably get stuck even up in here. So we've been burning everything and leaving all the logwood. This was all just filled with French broom. All this area I'm walking in was just filled to the gills. And there's more of it down here. Thanks to this rain, it's going to be a lot easier to get this stuff out, because when it's really wet like this stuff comes out really easy. hardly have to pull on it and it comes right up. Just one hand with no gloves. That's a big one. It's easier if you use your leg like this. But that's the way it was in the whole area that I've cleared. It was just solid like this. It's going to be much more fire safe with all of that gone. And all these dead firs, like there's a little baby dead fir right there. I already took out about 4 dead firs in here and we burned it. Burned the logwood from that, the branches.